Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the final live stream. She's drinking a bottle. I think she's gonna fall asleep. She's been up. She's been up freaking havoc over here. Trying to stand, use some things to pull herself up, trying to stand. I'm like, lady, you're just not there yet. Gotta give yourself a chance. Um, anyway, so we've got Malika here for the weekend. Oh, sorry, Sue was first. Oh, wait a minute. Afia. Oh my goodness. Skipping people. Afia, general. Your intuition will be heightened over the next couple of weeks. Listen to it. The power of manifestation. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Will bring in happiness. You also may be taking time for rest and relaxation. Feeling prepared for your life to move forward takes you to the top of the mountain. You should be stepping into a powerful time. Sue, general. Laying down the law, stepping into your own power, cutting through bullshit, and perseverance moves your life forward nicely. Somebody comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. If you're not with anyone right now, it might be a Leo. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship can move forward. You also may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water in the near future, or planning it, even if you're not going yet. T-Vet, how will he respond once I call him on his lies? He's going to hold himself back. He's going to hold himself back because I don't think he thinks you're going to call him out. He may hold back a while and then eventually balance comes back into the situation. So I guess he fesses up to his shit, and it's your choice as to whether or not your relationship moves forward. You might have a tower moment with him, straight up tower moment, but it's going to be your choice at the end of the day how you want to proceed. He may hold himself back first and then eventually fess up to whatever he lied about. I think initially he may feel like that's my story and I'm sticking to it, but he breaks. He breaks at some point. Shan Mona, what will happen if I reach out to SB? He may not answer for some time. It looks like he leaves you hanging. But then after maybe a couple of days, he responds and things can move forward very slow. He's like very slow. It may be a little disappointing first, but then things can kind of get on track. Island Girl, I'm the Libra, next move towards me. Not holding himself back. He may come forward looking for to spend some time with you or whatever the next level is. So wherever you are right now, he could take it to the next level. If you don't talk that often, communication would be the next step. If you talk frequently, you may be spending more time with him. Malika, weekend reading. This weekend, you may meet a new love interest. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you may be prepared because it feels like it's something meant to be or that you're at the right place at the right time. And this person treats you with a lot of respect. It's going to be your choice, but it could happen this weekend. Shan, does SB want to reconcile and does he have feelings? I think he has feelings. I also think that he's lazy and he's not really into doing much work. I think that if you do the work, he would be willing to reconcile. Might take some time though. My vibes. Did something bad is going to happen to me in the new year? Next year doesn't look like anything like bad is going to happen, but it does look like you might be feeling a little disrespected or not feeling like you're ready to move forward. You may feel like the timing is bad. You may feel like Nothing is coming together for you, but I don't think anything terrible is going to happen. Sepia, what's next for Michael and I? If you haven't spoken to him, you could hear from him soon or relatively soon. Or it might be the kind of thing where you find yourself at the right place at the right time and you run into him, and that leads to celebration. But there's definitely good timing, divine timing, and celebration around your relationship with him. Being prepared to move forward. So whatever happens, however it happens, either he reaches out or you bump into him or whatever takes place, it does bring him back with more respect, feeling like he wants to move forward or he's prepared to move forward. You have good luck around the situation. Could be a love interest that moves forward. And like I said, it could happen one of two ways. He could reach out to you and you could have a conversation, or you might bump into him somewhere, and then that's the way things move forward. Either way, it has like that divine timing around it. So that could be a pain in the ass, but that's what's coming up next. When I was seeing Gary years ago, I used to get so fucking annoyed because Gary, he would like be the kind of person that like would disappear for like 3 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. And the woman that I see would say things like, well, you know, he may stop in out of the blue, or you could hear from him or something. And I would get so annoyed because I would be like, yeah, and when? Meanwhile, weeks go by. And I used to get so pissed. That's why I hate the divine timing card sometimes, because I'm like, yeah, it's like, okay, well, he may pop over on some odd night. And it's like, okay, well, let me just hold my breath and wait for that moment to happen. And that's why divine timing can be a real pain in the ass. You know, but it's true. It's like, sometimes like you could be waiting and waiting and waiting. Not that you're waiting, but like time can just be passing by and nothing seems to happen with anything. And then all of a sudden, one day something changes and then the whole situation changes. Like even life itself could change. Eli M. Did A post the picture? Did A see the picture my friend posted? I don't think so. Not yet. I don't think so. Cinnamon. What does Wesley tell his mom about me? And is that the reason I never met her? I don't think he's ever said anything bad about you. It looks like he says that you're very intelligent, that you're highly intuitive, that you're very grounded, down to earth, stable. No, I think that the reason why you never met her is either the timing hasn't been right, or she could be a tough character. That might be. She may be a tough character and he may be apprehensive about that. Keisha, what's coming towards me in love? Choices. If you're not with anyone right now, you're going to have choices. Happiness comes in love, but it's a little bit delayed, so it's going to take some time. You have a Virgo around you, you have an Aquarius around you, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. When it comes to love, you are leaving things behind that no longer serve you, moving on to greener pastures, but it's slow and steady. It's not a bad thing. You've got 3 people around you, a Cancer, a Virgo, and an Aquarius. Vicky, love. Okay. So you've got maybe taking some time for rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries, which might do you a world of good. You may be thinking about taking a new course, starting a new job. an apprenticeship of some type, whatever it is, leads to financial stability and financial business relationship that is grounded and stable. Five of Pentacles, paying off a debt, a loan, whatever it is, moves into the past, and that's makes you feel relieved. Now, it also may be around the same time that a new love interest comes in. That's a Sagittarius. It looks like they're going to be prepared to step forward. There's a lot of strength around the situation, and your life can change quickly. So sometimes, like if you ask a love reading and all this money crap comes up, or career and school and that shit comes up, sometimes it could be that that's how you meet the person. Like you go back to school, you go back to take a course for your job, whatever, a training seminar, it doesn't matter what it is, and bam, you meet somebody there. Or it could be that it's happening at the same time. It's like, oh, like the same week I started school is the same week that I met my current boyfriend, that kind of a thing. Krista had some good conversations with Jay. Is he likely moving in August? I get a 70% chance he's going to move in August. It's High Queen, a general reading. If you've been feeling like life has been kind of slow and stagnant, that's about to change, because out of the blue comes a message from possible love connection. Balance gets restored to your life. You also may be paying off a bill, a debt, or something like that that's relieving. You also have somebody from your past returning. It could be an old friend, it could be an old love interest, but whoever it is somebody that you would likely be happy to run into, or if not, it's a familiar face from the past that could be significant in your future. It also looks like you may be starting a creative project of some type, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, you can breathe a sigh of relief. I do think a new love interest is coming in regardless, whether it's a Sagittarius or not. Somebody new should be showing up if you're not with anyone right now. And it does have potential to lead to the happy home. Four of Wands. Soleil, what's next for me in love? Love cup is full. You have the Magician, so you can pretty much manifest anything that you want here. You got a couple of people around you. You have a Taurus around you. You have a Gemini around you. You also have a Capricorn around you. Life starts to move forward quickly in the love department. Feeling prepared. Life changes quick for the better. And you might be feeling a little bit more confident, self-confident moving forward. You're going to have options when it comes to love. I don't think that your love life is going to be boring. And I think next, these new people start coming in. Lydia, week read and vibe. So excited to meet Alva Taurus. Your relationship with him can move forward pretty quickly. You've got the Chariot. It also looks like you've got good luck around the situation and a wish. Put it out into the universe. You know, I feel like for him, he may have some like loneliness, regrets, negativity, pessimism, all moving into the past for him. Things may not have been that great for him. And I think that moving forward, you got an opportunity here that you guys can grow and change together for the better. You guys also may be picking up some kind of a creative hobby that you do together that you might get a lot out of. It also looks like you have good karma coming in around the situation. And this week's vibe is like good karma. Like that's like the energy around the week. It also looks like for you, you might maybe feeling like, okay, maybe I haven't won the war yet, but I won the battle and I can finally exhale. Things are starting to happen. I'm starting to see promise for the future, you know, or hope for the future. I think it's going to be a good week. Malika. Financial reading, what's coming up in my finances. I hate finances. I just do. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I feel like most of us, well, maybe I shouldn't say most of us, but a lot of us should have been schooled in finances or how to budget money better. Okay, for you, it looks like you have a wish around finances to put that out into the universe. It also looks like finally the hard work that you've put into your career, your job, or whatever it is that you do all day is going to start to come back and pay off. If you've been feeling a little stuck in the mud around finances, you don't really have to worry because the Empress is here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, abundance, brings in money connected to the planet Venus. Ten of Pentacles, you should be receiving a large sum of money. This doesn't always have to be money that you work for. It can be. It could be like a bonus or something that you're entitled to. It could also be like your company matches your 401k and deposits X amount of dollars in there or whatever. But it doesn't have to be money that you worked for. It could be a gift. It could be whatever. An inheritance, a bonus, a wedding. And you got strength coming in around your finances. Six of Pentacles, feeling much more respected at work or being better compensated. Talia, may I have a general reading for tomorrow? Tomorrow it looks like it goes by very fast. If you've been feeling anxious or any of that crap is moving into the past, and tomorrow you may feel a little bit balanced, but it looks like tomorrow flies by. I don't know what you're doing, but you have a lot of energy that's moving fast, getting things done, accomplishing a lot. Feeling prepared to take on tomorrow, good luck around tomorrow, and making decisions tomorrow. I don't know. There could be a lot going on tomorrow, especially for a Saturday. It's like things are happening. Taekwina, love reading. Okay, if you are not with anyone right now, you have a couple of people coming in. You have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a Cancer. You have good luck coming in around love and feeling prepared. Feeling stagnant is moving into the past along with anxiety. Moving forward, things start to happen quickly. You might hear from somebody out of the blue, or you could meet somebody really quickly out of the blue, like when you least expect it. Walking away from things that no longer serves you brings you to a much better place. And then you also have heightened intuition. So if somebody, if you're not trusting the vibe you're getting from somebody, go with it. But if you think that they're trustworthy, I would explore your options, because I think you're going to have a couple coming in. So like next few days. Not bad. Choices come in over the next few days. The Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Possibly spending time with a Leo or feeling very strong, depending on where you are over the next couple of days. Perseverance gets you places. Success comes in that leads to happiness over the next couple of days. Taekwina, what are Carl's intentions? Carl's got a lot of respect for you. First card that comes up. Very well balanced. Looking for a new beginning. He may be looking to get into a relationship or explore you as an option. I know that sounds really horrible, like what am I, a choice? But it does come up as like he's got choices around him, but he sort of chooses you. He's got a lot of respect for you. I don't know where you are in your situation with him. You may feel like you have a long road ahead of you with this guy. But there could be an interest here. I would explore it if given the opportunity. He seems like he's a decent guy and his intentions are good. Respect comes up first, which is nice. Go back up to the top. Zara H. I'm Elsa. Did my ex Erin spy on my WhatsApp profile recently? I'm only getting a 33% chance he spied recently. K-Faye, how will my finances look this year? They're touch and go. Like, it may be tough at points, like very tough, hard to dig yourself out of it, and then other points you got some good karma coming in, feeling like you got a long road ahead of you, but at least you're on the right track. Four of Wands is very positive. Celebration comes in. It may be a little bit of a roller coaster this year. That's okay. It's not, it doesn't show up as terrible at any point. It just looks like there may be moments where you're like, shit, I don't know how I'm going to manage this. I mean, I've been there, I get it. I think I am at Seba. Is there any new love interest coming my way? Yes, there's a water sign coming in that you might meet around work, your job or their job or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Soleil, how is Leroy feeling? He's feeling slow and stuck, and he's also feeling like he's got some sharp words around him. He's not in a great mood right now, and he also may be suffering from anxiety. Soleil, what are Leroy's next actions towards me? Should be hearing from him soon. Six of Cups brings him back looking for a love connection. He may be expressing to you that he feels very hurt and he feels very uprooted. Georgia, will I be able to lower my mortgage payment? Yes, I think you will be. Yep. Finances, I did that one.
Ariana is a very special child. She's a definite gift. With Down syndrome, there are a lot of challenges, and previous kids really helps me as a parent. Ariana loves the most of the world.
Oh, hi, Shirley. Long time no see.
Ariana said A. She actually said A on her own. It made my heart jump for joy.
Moon. How does this person feel about me? Right? How does this person feel? They feel that you're passionate, but you hold yourself back. They feel that you're highly intuitive, abundant, peaceful, grounded, down to earth, and practical. Malika, if I don't accept Michael back and leave him in the past for good, what will be the new changes that will come to me in love in general, since I feel he's been toxic? If you cut him off totally, leave him in the past, and you don't entertain him again, somebody else will come in your life and move forward. Yep. Yep. This is what happens. You and him have an argument, a tower a moment, and you may be feeling undecided. But if you make the decision that you want to shut the door and move forward, here's what happens. You have a wish that comes in, life moves forward, no longer feeling stuck in the mud. Somebody comes in but as treating you like the empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in around you, feeling like the world is at your feet, and it happens through divine timing. The person that shows up could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That happens a lot. And I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because I think it's important, because a lot of people are in that kind of situation where they feel like the person is toxic, the relationship is toxic, or they feel like, I think sometimes people feel, and I've felt this way before, like I'm waiting for the moment that they change, but meanwhile they don't change. So a friend of mine, I didn't meet her while she was going through this. I met her right after she had like ended things. She was young. I think she was probably in her late 20s at the time. Was with this guy for like 5 years. They lived together. He stole money from her. He had a terrible drug problem. She was, I want to stand by my man, you know? Got him into rehab, got him into inpatient, outpatient. She did everything that she could to help this guy. Everything she could. Finally, she was like, I gotta end this. I mean, he stole money from her, stole her debit card. I mean, like she went to put gas in her car and there was like no money in her account. Terrible. Cut him off. I mean, changed her phone number, changed the locks, threw him out, cut all ties with him. She said that the hardest thing was that one night they had a wedding to go to where they were both in the wedding party, or they were both close to the couple, and they were staying in a hotel where he was with somebody else. He brought somebody else to the wedding, and she knew that he was with this girl, and she's like, it was terrible to have to be on the same floor with him knowing that he was with somebody else in like the room next to me. But she's like, I swore to myself I was not going to take him back. I cut him out. I'm not even kidding. It was only like a couple of months later that she met this new guy. And like immediately, she's like, immediately I felt like I belonged, like I was with him forever. She said that she got pregnant, total accident. She did not mean to get pregnant. All of a sudden she got pregnant. They're still, I mean, that was like 5 years ago. And as far as I know, they're still together and they're very happy. And that happens with a lot of people. Once you get out of that toxic situation and you really shut the door, your life moves forward because you've really shut the door. A lot of people are saying they're shutting the door. A lot of people are pretending that it's over, but they know damn well that the next time the phone rings, they're going to answer it. Though they keep replaying the same thing, which is fine because they're just not ready yet. You know, like when they're ready, they'll shut the door. But if you choose to shut the door, your life will move forward. Definitely. It just sucks that this is how it's got to be in certain situations. I mean, every once in a while somebody gets a miracle, but usually when something is toxic, it's hard to come back out of that. Soleil, what does Leroy have anxiety about? You know, I think it's been over the breakup. I think that's taken a toll on him. I think he's feeling very hurt. I also think that he's just feels like life is not moving forward, and I think he's just not in the best of spaces right now. So, like, feeling disappointed in myself for still caring about Leroy or having him on my mind. Well, you're with everybody else. I mean, what? It's how it is. We all go through it. I, it's like there's no. I don't think that there's a moment in time where you just get over something. I think it just takes time. But I also think that when you're reliving a situation where you're hoping that things are going to work out and they just keep, like, the cycle just keeps repeating and repeating, and you think, and everyone's done it. Oh, well, this time it's going to be different. This time it's going to be different. I think that you start to, like, it almost becomes like a callus, and it doesn't really hurt so much the next time because it's like, well, what can I expect? This is what I'm entertaining. And believe me, I've done it. I think everybody has done it. The thing is that you do have other options coming in, so you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to be feeling like this for long. Some people go through it, it lasts like years before they start to feel better. I mean, I remember after Gary, I mean, it was a long time for me. I mean, I think that ended in like, I want to say November of 2011. Is it November? No, it was, yeah, November 2011. And I don't think I was, maybe it was 2012. November of 2012, that's when it was. I wasn't with anybody again until March of 2014. So, I mean, that's a long time. And you're not going to have to go through that. You're going to have options. Yeah. And they're going to come in quick. And your life is going to move forward fast if you choose to. You know, if you choose to. I mean, I think Leroy's coming back anyway. I mean, I think that somebody else is going to come in and you're going to maybe not want to deal with Leroy anymore. Because that happens too sometimes. You get involved with somebody else, all of a sudden you're involved with someone else, the other person kind of senses that, and now they come back with the white horse and the roses, and they think they're going to be Prince Charming, and you're sort of like, see ya. Oh my goodness. Soleil, does my ex Philip regret how he treated me? Yes, he does. 3 aces. He does. Very much. Samantha, how does Edu feel about the conversation we had? Feels a little bit weak, but has a lot of respect for you. I don't know if this was I don't know what kind of a conversation it was, but it's like they have a lot of respect for you. They care for you very much. Use your intuition, and there's balance coming back to this situation. But I don't know what the relationship is. It doesn't even make a difference. They have a lot of respect for you. They may be feeling a little bit weak, but things move forward between the two of you. Babel. All right, let me do Lachey. What can I expect with the Taurus that's showing interest? First person that shows up around you is that Taurus. Divine timing and like the world is at your feet. This person may be really legit into you. And they may be, you may feel like finally you can exhale with this person. I think that they're a good person. Yep, I think you can expect some happiness coming in if you're interested. Will the homeowner of my home be successful in selling the home I'm renting? Yeah, 70% chance yes. Then the Queen of Cups is also positive. Yeah, they're going to be successful. It might not happen right away, though. You might have some time, especially now with this whole virus and everything. People are not really itching to get into other people's homes. So I think you may be okay for a while. Bobble, got a part-time job and I'm extremely grateful for it, but have been feeling low, doubting whether I will get my dream job. Will I get it by 2021? I think that you will. And you know what? You feeling grateful like that is just going to help bring in opportunities. So I'm glad that you're feeling grateful for having that part-time job, because that energy of feeling grateful and feeling rewarded is going to bring in something better. Yep. And I'm getting the chills, so that's true. I don't always get the chills. But when I do, I know for sure that like that's me feeling it in my bones. And especially when it's hot out like this. Oh, recall Vector. I have not seen you in a long time. I'm going to answer his because I've been watching his channel for a really long time, and this is a special person. My girlfriend and I had some serious issues lately, and I'm wondering, what do the cards say? Does she truly love me? Oh, thank you for stopping by. All right, let's see. Does she truly love me? She does truly love you. This here is the Tower in reverse, which means the trouble that you've been having should be minimizing and moving into the past. And then you have the two aces, which means, yes, she definitely loves you. Um, I think that this is going to move into the past. I think that moving forward, things could get back on track. If you've been having anxiety, that's also moving into the past, and the love cup can be full again. So just hang in there a minute. Hang in there. I got to check your channel. I haven't seen any videos recently. But you know, that happens sometimes. The way the feed goes, you know, like you don't always see them. But anyhow, I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck with your girlfriend. I think it's going to work itself out. Bobblehead, I think you can manage everything. I really do. I think that you can do it. Are you a Virgo? I don't know. You come off like you can handle it. I'm not really concerned with you. I think you can manage it. If you got that job, you'd be able to swing it. You come off very focused. Georgia, is RS coming back? I think he comes back, yeah. I mean, you got a 70% chance he comes back. It might take time. It doesn't look like it happens right away, but I think that he does come back. Oh, thank you, Bubble. Son, does Matt think of me as more than a coworker? Yes, absolutely. I got 3 aces. I didn't even turn over that many cards. Nicole. Oh, you're a Libra. Okay. Well, then you can definitely balance things. You're fine. Nicole, could I ask for a reading? I had been feeling very depressed, anxious, and lonely. What's the purpose? Oh, I can't give you your life's purpose. I don't know that. And we have a lot of purposes. We have purposes like to be friends with one another, to help one another, to succeed in, you know, certain endeavors. Like some of us are meant to do, you know, help animals. Some of us are meant to help people, whatever it is. I think that overall we are here to help one another. I think that that's a huge thing. As far as feeling depressed, lonely, anxious, this has been one of those years. I mean, like I have a good friend of mine. He's a really good friend of mine, and I've been friends with him since I'm in high school. And years ago when I was going through anxiety, which was terrible for me, I slept on his couch. I don't know how many nights. I just didn't want to be alone. I just wanted to be somewhere. And I was at his house all the time. He recently, it was his birthday last week, and I wanted to wish him a happy birthday, and he said that he's having a really hard time this year too, with being on lockdown and feeling isolated and not being able to go out much. I don't think you're alone in feeling that way. I think that we all feel that way, even on the very best years, even when things are normal, we feel that way. So I don't think that that's abnormal. I actually think it is normal. I was saying to my friend that I feel I feel scared for myself, that I'm okay with locking myself in the house and not seeing anybody. Like that scares me because I feel like it should bother me more than it does. But no, I think that you'll be okay. This is what you have coming in for you. So if you need some hope, you've got cause for celebration, which is the first card. You have the Empress. When the Empress shows up, it's love, money, abundance, fertility. It's feeling like it's anything that has to do with the planet Venus. So money, love, abundance, all that kind of stuff comes in, and your life starts to move forward quickly. So this year may be crap. There was a lot of shit that went on, a lot of things that we can't do that we normally can do. You know, if you're feeling depressed, you could go out to dinner with your friends at the mall. Well, this year you can't. So your options are really, you know, like these 4 walls. Like this is what I got this year. But things are going to change. There's going to be more options coming in for you. Your intuition is also going to be heightened. You may be working on something creative. That could bring in a whole other avenue for you with this creativity. It could be therapeutic in a way, some kind of new hobby that's creative, that you may find it, you may fall in love with it. I don't know what it is, but it's creative with the Page of Cups. It could be anything. It could be ceramics. It could be needlepoint. Whatever it is, it could be something you find very therapeutic and something that you get a lot out of. It also looks like the love cup is full. So this year, things may have been slow. They may have been stagnant, but you're moving into a better place. And try to hold on to that, because it's not going to be like this forever. I promise that. And as far as your purpose in life, I think that the overall purpose we have as humans is to help one another, is to come together and help one another and support one another. So you might get something out of that, feeling like if you help someone, it kind of gives you a sense of self. I mean, I always feel better when I help somebody. Soleil, general for tomorrow. You got happiness coming in tomorrow. You also have life changing quickly tomorrow. Who knows, maybe somebody out of the blue shows up. Some passion may show up, or you may be feeling passionately about something. Tomorrow should be a good day. The world is here, feeling like the world is at your feet. It's just Maya. Finally made the move to leave my cycle with SH. How will things be between us for the rest of August? All right, if you left your cycle with SH, then what do you want? Like, if you're breaking a cycle with somebody, then why are you asking about what's going to happen in August? Because then to me, like, if you're breaking the cycle and you're going your separate ways, then there should be nothing else happening in August. So, like, this is like what I was just saying to somebody else. I don't remember who it was, but if you Malika, if you shut the door on something and you decide to walk away from it and end the cycle, then you shouldn't be asking about what's going to happen. Otherwise, it's a half-hearted attempt, and half-hearted attempts don't work. You know, it's like you can't, sort of, stop drinking. You have to either stop drinking or continue drinking. There's not really much in between. Or any other habit that you're trying to get over. So this is what's coming up for August. I don't know what sign this person is, but you might be spending time with a Leo. That's a love connection, and somebody from your past is coming back. So, and maybe also causing you anxiety, feeling a little bit uprooted, ungrounded, upside down. So just think about it, because if you decide to make a move and leave your cycle with somebody, then asking what's going to happen with the two of you in August means that you really haven't made that decision. You're just sort of saying it. You know what I mean? And I'm saying it to be honest, because there are so many of us, and myself included, have done it. I'm going to delete your number, but you know damn well that you got that number memorized, or you got it written down somewhere. I did. So it was deleted for 5 seconds, but it was in my brain for 8 years. You know what I mean? So who am I really lying to? Myself. So if you really want to end the cycle, then you don't want to ask questions about what's going to happen between the two of you. You want to shut the door and forget about it and avoid contact with this person. So if you know that they shop at, Acme grocery stores, you don't go there. You go to the place in the next town over. Siba, can you tell me more about the new love interest coming my way? How will I recognize him? Okay. He should be pretty strong personality. Somebody who's very intelligent. I don't know why glasses. Is this guy here wearing glasses? No, he's not. But I don't know. I see glasses. Glasses come up. I don't know why, but that's what comes up in my head. I think that they're going to be highly intuitive, yet very grounded, down to earth, forward moving. Very practical, very focused, very hardworking, very loving, kind, I don't know why. I want to say, and I don't usually get images, but it seems like a bigger person, kind of like with a fuller face, and I want to say maybe a goatee and glasses. And I don't always get that for everyone, so I got to say it if that's what's coming to my mind. And it could be somebody that you meet through work or school or their job. You know, it could be the kind of thing, I don't know, you go into Home Depot to buy a can of paint and bam, you meet the guy there. Or maybe it might, well, yeah, I think it would be either your job or his job or around it. If he works at the Home Depot, but you're going to the pet store next door, you could meet him, you know, like you could be outside to meet the person that way. Oh, okay. Lachey, I'll check my email when I get finished here. Sarah, what Omid told Amar about me, he's one of his closest friends and we're currently in separation. He maybe told him that he needs a break. I mean, what it shows around him is that a Knight of Cups is in reverse, which is not really positive. That's kind of like losing interest or needing a break. Um, it's more of like not showing up and doing the right thing or lack of interest. It does look here, and that's what he may have said. He may have said, "Look, I just need a break from all this shit. I'm not ready for things to move forward." Um, the Knight of Cups in reverse isn't, you know, and he may have said, listen, I'm not into it right now. I just can't deal right now. I just need some time. It looks like he's got a lot of stressors around him. And it does look like he's a little bit unprepared for a relationship to move forward at this point. That could change next week. This isn't going to stay forever. But there may be something right now that's just weighing on him and he just needs to take a break. Babel. I'm a Libra. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that somebody gets something out of it. Out of my mouth. Shay, when will this creative project take off? When will this creative project take off? Possibly the month of November. And you have good creative stuff happening from the month of November right through next spring. So there could be a lot more to come. Samantha, career. You may be feeling regret around career, negativity, or you might be feeling like this is like pessimism. But that's going to move into the past. You just might feel like you have a long road ahead of you. There actually could be an opportunity in front of you that you're just not seeing. It also looks like okay, that's going to move into the past and moving forward. Things pick up in speed around your career. You're prepared for things to move forward. The Four of Pentacles is feeling a little bit more stable financially and paying off a debt. So if your career or your job or whatever has been stagnant, things will pick up. Maybe not right away. You may have to kind of go through a little bit more crap before you get there. But it should happen, I'm going to say, before the winter starts. Soleil, general for next week. First card that comes in around you is Lovers. The second card is the Six of Cups, which is somebody from your past returning. Anxiety around the situation. There could be another tower moment around that situation. Next week may be a little bit stressful in maybe the beginning or the middle of the week, but by the end it looks like it picks up. It looks like things start to move forward. The sun comes out, you have happiness, and even the Ten of Pentacles is here, which is money. Money comes in, maybe money that you didn't even expect. Nicole, let me tell you something. You are not alone in feeling like that. Like, we have other people that come into this chat room that are in their 20s and in the same situation. So do not feel like you're the only person. When you go through something like that, you feel like you're the last person on earth. Believe me, I know. um, I never had my first real relationship that was like a real like boyfriend that was like legit. I think I started dating him I was 23. um like before that it was like, you know, it wasn't anybody that came before him. It was like, you know, maybe they called a couple of times or hung out with them a couple of times and we just didn't really click. Or we hung out for a couple of weeks, they disappeared and ghosted me, and then they showed up at another bizarre point and did the same thing to me again just a couple of years later. But I didn't like, and Tom was the first person that was like really like legitimately my boyfriend, and I was 23. So don't feel like, I know you feel like a freak from hell. I believe me, I felt the same way. And one of my friends, she was younger. She was older than me. She was almost 5 years older than me, I think. So she said that like throughout high school she never had any boyfriends either. She had friends, but you know, like, it's hard when you have a group of friends and everybody has a boyfriend and you don't. And she was that girl that never did. I think she dated one guy in high school and it didn't last. So she said that when she met her boyfriend at 19, she thought, she's like, oh, I'm going to be the happiest person in the world when I finally have a real boyfriend. And then she said that when she finally met him and they started dating, like, she's like, I really wasn't that happy. She's like, you know, I just thought that I was going to be so happy that I finally had a boyfriend. And she's like, and I wasn't. And then, you know, it just goes to show you that it's always more about what's going on inside you, not what the outside is doing. So, like, she wasn't happy before him, she wasn't happy with him, and then when they broke up, the point in time when they broke up, she's like, I couldn't fucking stand him. And she's like, everything he did, from the way that he used to breathe, she's like, I wanted to stab him in the throat. She's like, I couldn't fucking stand him. They broke up and she fell into a depression that lasted 2 years. She couldn't get out, she just couldn't get out of it. But eventually she got past it, and then she didn't date anybody for like 10 years. And when she did, when she finally met somebody else, which like seemed like it was going to be forever, like really, like she was like, she really thought like, that's it. I'm never going to meet anybody. She met somebody else and she wasn't even really thrilled with him when she first met him, but the relationship took off. They got married, end of story. They had their wedding and so on and so forth. So you might feel like nothing's ever going to change for you now, but it's going to change. And chances are, I hate to say this, but if you feel like you don't fit in with other people, a lot of times people that are a little bit more spiritual, or some people will say not of this earth, they don't feel like they belong here because they don't live by the society's rules, and they don't seem to fit in. They don't compete with other people, and they feel like the odd man out, and that's normal. So you're not alone. Let me just put it to you that way. There's more people than you know that feel like this. It's just that not everybody knows how to express it. But we have some people in the chat that have said that before, that are in their 20s and they haven't been with anybody yet. So what? Trust me, you're not missing anything. No, I shouldn't say that, but you know, it's just like at the time it feels like forever. It's also like from years 0 to 22, it seems like it's like a whole lifetime to 22. But as you start to get older and the years start to roll by much faster, it's like you realize that you're really young when you're 22. But when you're 22, you know, it doesn't feel like you're young. You feel like you're older. Lightning, love. You've got success coming in around love. And it also looks like your love life is moving forward quickly and feeling like you're at the right place at the right time. Divine timing can bring somebody in. If you're not with anyone right now, Sagittarius comes in. It also looks like feeling very well respected, a lot of happiness, and success comes in around love and good luck. So your love life should be picking up. If you are with somebody right now, your current relationship should be rekindling, possibly even going to the next level. Soleil, what will be the stress about next week? It could be a love situation that you feel like you have a long road ahead of you. You might also feel a little bit weak. Feels like this happens in the middle of the week. I don't know why, but that's how I feel. Phantom, has my energy been cleared? Baggages and blockages. For the most part, I think your energy is pretty clear. You know, as far as blockages are concerned, everybody has them. I think that I mean, as you know, when you know when you have them when you're resistant to a situation, right? So, like, just say for example, the perfect woman shows up, and you know you're like, make 50,000 excuses why you shouldn't go out with her. Like that is, like that would be a blockage. Like you would recognize that, you know, same thing, like a perfect job opportunity shows up and right away, you know, it's like, well, I don't want to work that late, and or I don't want to work on Tuesdays, or I always have Mondays off. You know, like that. When you start making those excuses for not taking an opportunity, you know that there's resistance around it because of a blockage. But if you're not doing that, I mean, you seem to be pretty clear to me. Tanya, when will my love interest contact me? Possibly within the next 2 weeks, like 11 days to 2 weeks. Sereno, why does the Aries keep telling me that I'm so much like his ex? We would be such good friends. That's really annoying. Like that feels really annoying. He's a little unbalanced right now. He's also maybe a little bit hung up on this ex. And I think in a bizarre way, he thinks he's being complimentary to you, and it's really annoying as fuck. Um, he's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. I mean, you could say something to him. You know, like if you called him out on it, I think it would stop because I think he'd be embarrassed. He might not even realize that he's doing it. He might not realize he's doing it. But how annoying. He's still a little hung up. But he's gonna, if you call him out on it, he'll get embarrassed and he'll stop. Urisa Chikmana. I'm determined to lose weight. Would I be able to? Yes. Losing weight is, listen, it's simple math. That's it. Unless you have some kind of a medical condition or you're on some sort of a medication, you know, like prednisone, which could bloat you and it could put weight on. But you can do it. Yes, you definitely can. Simple math. You just got to burn more calories than you take in. That's it. My suggestion would be to start with intermittent fasting because it seems to be something that works well for a lot of people. And once you get into the routine of it, it's pretty easy. And you can eat whatever you want. You don't have to cut out carbohydrates. You just have to eat between a certain time. A lot of people start with like 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating, and then you can cut it down. You can do 20 hours fasting, 4 hours eating, or you can do one meal a day, kind of like a big meal. You know, you wouldn't just have like a peanut butter sandwich, you would have a big meal. But as far as losing weight is concerned, just think about it that way. It is simple math. You got to burn more than you take in. And as far as exercise is concerned, if you can, do it first thing in the morning because over the course of the day, you'll burn more calories. I could run 3 miles in the morning. By the end of the day, I burn more calories than running 6 miles in the afternoon. So think of it like that. You want to work harder, you want to work smarter, not harder. So if you can do something in the morning, it speeds up your metabolism for the rest of the day. And don't forget water, and you should be fine. Pia Nika. What positive things are coming towards me this month? I need good news. Okay. You are no longer going to be holding yourself back. When it comes to love, the love cup is full. You have a soulmate relationship that's on its way. It might not happen this month, but it's on its way if you're not in a relationship. If you are, your current relationship should be moving forward nicely and you should be feeling well respected. You have happiness coming in. This is an excellent card to get happiness that comes out over your life. It's not just in one area. It also looks like you got some good luck coming in and you have some good options. You got choices coming in. So that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Soleil, is it Justina or Etsy a scammer? Is the Justina on Etsy a scammer? I get a 70% chance yes, and the cards urge you to use your intuition. So if you've asked the question, I sort of feel like you already know what the answer is. I don't know what this person's going to do for you, but I have a funny feeling, yeah, this person's a scam. Soleil, general for Sunday. Sunday, you may be spending time with friends or with a friend. It also looks like you're feeling happy on Sunday. You've got a wish for Sunday, put it out into the universe. Intuition is spot on Sunday, and good luck happens around Sunday. It also could be Sunday moving into next week. You may feel like you got some luck coming in, or the beginning of the week. I think Sunday should be a decent day too. Maybe spending time with a friend or with friends. Shay, when will I reach my weight goal? I think you will before the end of the fall. It feels like you're like, yeah, I don't think you're that far off. Soleil, will the stress involve Leroy? It could, yeah. I think it might. Mike, relating to me creating music, should this be a priority in my life? Yeah. Yes. First of all, without even having to turn the cards over, I would tell you that if you feel passionately about music, I don't give a fuck who tells you you shouldn't do it. You should do it. If it's something that you're passionate about, you can't fail at something you're passionate about. You may not be the next, top 40 artist, but that doesn't mean that you're going to fail, because you have, in this day and age, you can be successful with your music on YouTube. You can be successful with your music in a local pub or some, local venues. If you feel passionately about it, you should definitely invest your time in doing it. I don't care what anyone says. And even if the cards were to say otherwise, I still would tell you to do it, because when you feel passionately about something, you can't fail at it. You just can't, because there's going to be somebody out there that is going to identify with it. Somebody is going to like it. you're going to have an audience of somebody who relates to what you're doing. I don't care who it is. Oh, Samantha, I did the career one. I think I said that it was going to be a little bit slow until the fall, I think. I think that that's what I said, but I did it a little while ago. Tanya, will my love interest apologize to me? Yes. Yeah. Siba, will ours send a birthday greeting to Vicky on Monday? Okay, this is a twisted one because I get 70, I would say with this 70% chance. Yes, 10 of cups is very positive, and then the ace is also positive, but the heartbreak card is here too. So the heartbreak card could spell disappointment. It could spell disappointment around that. Yeah, it may be disappointing. You know what? I would rather my answer be no and then have him reach out and wish happy birthday rather than the opposite and feel like you're going to get a wish and then it doesn't happen. And I also feel like sometimes guys are just dumb when it comes to birthdays, but that's a whole other story. So, like, when will I start to feel good in my love life? Sometime this fall. Things should turn around sometime this fall where you're feeling a little bit different.
Look at those claws. Those claws are long and curved, just like the sloths. Uh-oh. Little bears can sometimes kill cubs. Well, let's hide them. Yes, check it. You guys hide in here.
Diamond Princess. Princess Diamond. Why do I say it backwards? Is Gemini going to come back into my life and when? Yeah, Gemini is coming back. Could be sometime this fall. Early fall. Tanya, will he be consistent with me, and if so, when?
These sloth bear lips are really flexible. They can wrap around the tunnel entrance and create an airtight seal. And the bear closes his nostrils.
I'm not getting consistency coming in right now. I don't think he's going to be consistent anytime soon. Magic intuition. How will the rest of August go for me? The rest of August should go pretty well. You may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You may feel like you have some choices. You have cause for celebration that comes in August. And all 10 cups look like they're full or almost full in August. CS, what feelings is Jack D keeping from me? He may have has some anxiety that he doesn't share with you. I don't think, maybe nobody might not know about it. He also has some tough, sharp feelings or anger that he may not tell you about. He may have some anger problems or issues that he doesn't really discuss. Okay, is there anybody here that I didn't answer for?
It's their most highly developed sense of all. You could be spelling something much further away.
Okay, if I've answered for everyone, then let's cut off the super chats and I will answer for the moderators. I think only Mel is here. And then I will get going and I will see you guys tomorrow. I did answer for everyone. Okay, great. Then I'll just answer for you, Mel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure of tomorrow's times yet. Maybe 5 and then 9:30. Maybe I'll do that. Anjali, what is AJ holding back and wants to tell me? He may want to tell you that sometimes he feels way down by the weight of the world being on his shoulders. He may feel like he wants to run the hell away from his responsibilities. He also may feel like he's got a lot on his plate and that, you know, he may come off like he just manages everything or he manages stress, but sometimes he feels like busting out. It looks like between you and him, you've got some good timing coming in around your situation, and you should have some happiness coming in the near future. Or happiness around the situation coming in the near future. Updated love for Mel. First thing that comes up around you is success when we're talking about love. It does look like you're leaving arguing, regrets, negativity in the past. Moving forward, you have chances for having a happy home. You've got a Libra coming in. You have an Aquarius here. You have a Pisces. Oh, you got a lot of options coming in. You have a fire sign too, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And it looks like you may be cautious. You may hold yourself back when it comes to love. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have strength coming in around your love life and you have happiness. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, stepping into your own power is definitely helpful. I don't think you have to worry about that. I think that that's just in your nature to do that. But I think you're going to have choices. There's like 3 or 4 people coming in around you. Not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to have choices. All right, I am going to go and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably 5 o'clock. If anything changes, I'll put it in the community space. And if anybody needs a private, I will do them either tonight or tomorrow morning. If you get them to me tonight. We'll see how tonight goes. She's sleeping, so when I can get things done with her quiet, we're in a good place. All right, so I will see you guys later. Thank you all. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.